Yo, my funky friends, welcome you back. Let's play The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. Last time we checked out Kakariko Village and opened the way to Death Mountain, which is the next location we have to go. And today we're going to be going there and seeing what's going on over here. So yeah, let's check it out. So yeah, here it is. Yeah, I guess Death Mountain Trail. So yeah, Death Mountain. It's a pretty common location in the Zelda series. Pretty much, it's like the volcano area in the game, like the fire lava section. I mean, that's those are sort of like the classic like Zelda locations. You start off with like the forest, then you've got like fire, lava, and then water, sort of like the first three. We got a new enemy here. I think these are called Tektites. You kind of just, I mean, again, I don't really have. I guess I'll show how like this shield works. Yeah, you kind of just act like a turtle, but I mean it works. So you know. And again, it won't burn, but there are certain enemies that it's not as good at. You might have noticed that like this looks kind of different. Well, we can't do anything about that just yet, but as always good to sort of pay attention to the surroundings, because you know at some point maybe we will be able to do something. Similarly, we've got this big boy rock over here. Look at that. And oh, who do we have over here? What's this? Okay, maybe I can't actually interact with it right now. Maybe because it's nighttime. Yeah, this is another location where it changes from day to night. I think anywhere that uses like the main Hyrule field theme, it switches from day to night. But then anywhere that has like its own music track is like it's stationary. I'm not sure if that's like completely consistent, but that's sort of a trend I've noticed. Anyways, this guy got up, and now we can take a look at him. See, a beautiful fairy lives on top of Death Mountain. Well, maybe we'll get to meet her. I do, absolutely. I'm sure she's very beautiful. Anyway, that was a Goron. They're another, yeah, here's Goron City. Yeah, they're another, like, species in the game. They're basically, like, the species associated with them. Okay, but I tried to avoid him, and then he literally swerved to hit me. That's really not very nice. Alright, I know you're coming. You know what, I'll just shield this time. And okay, I guess he's I don't know how to avoid him, but he literally swerves to hit me. That's not very nice, but whatever. Anyways, yeah, like I was saying, the Gorons is basically like the species that are in this area, just like how the Kokiri were in the forest. You've got the Gorons in Death Mountain. And we can check it out. Yep, the land of the Gorons. Going to yep, this is their land, and this is their home, Goron City. Just like how we have you know, Kokiri Village. I think that's what it's called, right? And then, yeah, you've got the Zora, well, I'm getting to, I haven't gotten there yet, but yeah, then you have Goron City. But Zora's Domain is another place that we'll get to. I'm so hungry. Everyone feels faint from hunger because of the food shortage. Oof, it's pretty rough. I mean, that's some real stuff, right? They're literally going to go extinct because they don't have any food. You can enter the Cory Dodongo's cavern. They're going to die of rocks. I mean, you'd think they could just eat the walls. I don't know what... Maybe they need a special type of rock. I mean, maybe rocks to them is sort of like plants to us, where it's like you can't just eat any plant. But actually, they're just picky eaters, really. I mean, that's some like extreme level of picky eating, where you literally would rather starve to death than like just eat anything else. Not sure if that's gonna pay off in the long run. Maybe we can help them out. Looks like something used to be set in this stand. Maybe. Let's see, what do you have to say? No, I wanted to talk to you. Hello? Hey to you too. It's dangerous for a little kid like you. What? I'm the mighty Zelda. I came out here to eat the redstone. Unlike you, I don't eat rocks, my boy. Yeah, so basically, he's talking about the, just like how he got the Kokiri Emerald from the Great Deku Tree, there's, the Goron Ruby, which is what, I guess used to be here, but apparently the Gorons are so hungry they tried to eat it, so, the Elder took it away, or Big Brother, as he refers. I will wait here for the royal family's messenger. Ooh, I think that just might be us. Why don't we see if we can find him and pay him a visit, yeah, I think this is it. This looks pretty. This looks like a thing that an elder would be behind, and yeah, just like before. Basically, this is our way of signifying we're with the royal family, is to use Zelda's lullaby. I don't think there actually was a Triforce emblem on the ground. But in any case, that's what you have to do. And let's see if we can. Oh yeah, that guy looks like an elder. He looks pretty elder. Let's say hello. What the heck? Who are you? Well, that's not very nice. When I heard the song of the royal family, I expected their messenger. Well, that's me. I'm Zelda. It's like the game. Just a little kid. Hey, don't judge me. I said, has Darunia, the big boss of the Gorons, please enlist so much status? Yeah, so, Darunia's, that's this guy. Get it? Now I'm really angry. Well, that guy's pretty pissed. I'm such in a bad mood right now. So yeah, basically he's talking about, yeah, I mean, I guess his people are starving because they're all picky eaters. So, yeah, he's not very happy. Maybe we can cheer him up. He seems like he likes music, right? I mean, everyone likes music. Actually, let me do one thing before that. You might have noticed that there were some unlit torches, that we can light, and maybe that'll do something cool, obviously, in the Zelda series. Whenever you see torches that are unlit, and you have a way of lighting them, be sure to do that. And yeah, that basically activated this thing right here, which we can't really do anything with it just yet, but good for future reference. And there's also another reason we lit that torch. Let me just try and remember where the entrance is. Yeah, this place is a bit of a maze. I mean, it's sort of like you've got multiple floors and sometimes a bit hard to navigate. But I'll basically there's basically a place where you have to go, and there's actually a pretty cool shortcut that you can take if you know about that. I was gonna try and show off. I just have to find the path. Anyway, there are like these flowers that we can try and pick up, but we're too weak right now. Feels bad, but maybe we'll get buff later on. Okay, here it is. So there's like this path over here that's blocked with bombs, or that's blocked with rocks. We've got bombs here. We can't pick them up to activate them, but what we can do is okay, let me try and I have to plan out the most optimal path for this to work. I think it's gonna be this one right here. Okay, yeah, so if we light, once again, if we light the stick on fire, we can then, I think we can hit a few intermediate torches along the way, but okay, I don't think that really meant anything. I think it's just showing that it's now lit, but then we can, oh, excellent, let me see what this guy says. I think he's probably just gonna say that there's cool music coming from behind. Can I talk to these guys? I don't know why they keep going to bed. I guess maybe it's just the hunger pains. They're all passing out. How's Big Brother? Yeah, he's pretty pissed off. You know, the music coming from deep inside of this tunnel? We all like this music. Ooh. Maybe Big Brother likes it too. So yeah, basically what you can do is you can actually use the torch to light the bomb, and then the bomb will blow up the rocks, and that's a thing that exists, a bit of a shortcut. Where does this lead, you may be wondering? It leads here. I don't think I actually showed off where... Bro, this guy was waiting for you. Oh my god, I literally forgot about this guy. Yep, good to see you again. Listen, I think he's just gonna explain how the Lost Woods, work. Yeah, the sacred place where few people have ever walked. What's that? I can hear a mysterious tune. Ooh. Yeah, so basically the way the Lost Woods work is that there's gonna be it's basically a maze, and there's gonna be different paths that you can take, and basically whichever path sounds the loudest is the path to go. And so if you come over here and listen, I mean that's I don't actually remember the path, so I'm gonna have to do this, but okay, well, I don't think that's actually the way. I think that's just, yeah, that's actually the way to go back. Actually, you know what? If you're wondering where this even is, I don't think I actually showed this off, but this is actually back in Kokiri Forest. Yeah, here we are right over here. I don't think I went up this way, but over on this side to the right of the entrance, you can just, if you come up over here, this is how you get there. And then there's also I mean, as you saw, there are different ways of getting here from various other locations in the in the world, like, for example, the little shortcut from Goron City, which is pretty neat. I didn't come here early just because I knew I had to come here, like, at this point anyways, and I wasn't sure if the thing that I need to do was actually available just yet. I know you go right first, but there's also, well, okay, actually I can't do that yet, but, yeah, again, basically you, like, just sort of listen to see which one is loudest. So this one is by far the loudest, so we can come here. We can actually do this right now, I think. Let's check it out. So you see there's like this sort of target right here. If you shoot it, this guy's gonna be really impressed. And well, basically you have to get you saw that it showed like 100. That basically means the bullseye. And if you get 300s in a row, this guy will be really impressed, and he'll give me a little something. I have to give a neat present. Such a wonderful person. And but actually how you get the biggest slingshot seed upgrade. You just have to do that way easier than the shooting game. It's literally just that, and then on top of that, I'm not sure if this is available just yet, but this is another infamous heart piece. Yeah, right here it is. So basically, these guys really love the Ocarina, and basically, we're just going to have to play whatever they tell us to play. So that's like right, left, up. So do right, left, up. And I mean, it's a cool concept for a minigame, but as you're gonna see, this is gonna go on for a very long time. So it's sort of another bit of a infamous, like, well, I guess I already said what the reward is, but yeah, especially in a speedrun setting. Again, I mean, again, this just takes forever, and if you like mess up at all, like, I think you have to redo like the entire set. So anyways, we did those three, and that was pretty cool. Not really a great reward, but we can keep going. So let's just keep on going. Now I think it's going to. I think like every time it like, so that was like 3 sessions. We started with like 3 notes, then we did 4, then 5, and I think basically every session it like there's like more and more like times you have to go through, and it just gets longer and longer. So yeah, again, just be very careful not to mess things. That's also like more annoying on this version because again, I mean, I'm more like used to the like Ocarina of Time 3D, where they're all like individual buttons, but here it's like it's the right control stick, so I'm being very careful to make sure I like input correctly, because yeah, obviously, like, you know, if I'm like a little off on my I did the wrong thing, that sucks. Alright, well, I knew I did that as so yeah, just gonna restart. Yeah, basically if you mess up, you have to restart the entire group. Alright, so this is the one where it's 6. It's a bit of an easier pattern, I guess. I mean, memorizing the pattern really isn't that hard. I mean, it's just making sure you don't accidentally input the wrong value, I think, is what always gets me. And yeah, like I said, because it's like it's all a control stick, you have to be very careful that you like, you know, hold the right direction, hold a very like precise direction, as opposed to where it's just buttons, where, you know, it's a lot easier to, you know, I mean, when you press a button, you know, I mean, I guess you could, you know, accidentally press the wrong one, but it's not like a control stick that's like sensitive. And actually, I think on the original N64 control, I think the C buttons were all separate buttons, so it's really just sort of a virtual console exclusive problem, but I mean, it's whatever. I mean, obviously it's not that big of a deal, just something to worry about. Anyway, so we did the first one was 5, the second one was 6, and I believe this is the final one, and this one's gonna go all the way up to 8. So yeah, don't mess up is basically all it is. It's just, again, it's not too hard, just a bit nerve-wracking, I guess, because, you know, when you get into the later ones, it's like you really don't want to have to redo it. I guess it's a cool, like, yeah, I mean, it's a cool concept, just goes on for a bit too long, not the most exciting. Okay, they're giving me a very nice pattern with this one, and I think it's also, I don't know if it's completely random, or, I mean, it's it's mostly random what like buttons you get. I don't know if maybe there's some sort of like pseudo pattern to make it vaguely easy to remember, like the fact that it's like up and A like a few times. But alright, anyway, this is our last one. Let's not suck, just gotta do it. And alright, epic. So yeah, there we go. That one was all 8, and again, nice session, and since we got through them all, there we go. And now we get our piece of heart. I think that's actually our 4th one, so yeah, that brings us all the way up to 6. Alright, very cool, and yeah, then I think they just disappear forever, so, anyways, that was a fun time. Yeah, this little section's a bit of a treasure trove, both the piece of heart and the upgraded, slingshot bag. Anyways, I guess, going back to what we were actually doing, this is where the entrance to Goron City was, okay, it's most likely the other. So yeah, I don't remember the exact thing, but yeah, this is all basically just get close, and it'll, you know, whichever one has more sound. Here's another interesting looking place, potentially another entrance to this section, to the Lost Woods from a different place in the world. Looks like there's a bit of a hole down there, but we can't do anything with that just yet. Alright. I'm guessing it's this side. I mean, it is a very, like, distinct, different, you know, it's not something you really have to listen to too hard. So, and then, yeah, I think this is, okay, I guess one more, maybe? Okay. Okay, that should be it. You know what, yeah, there we go. Anyways, yeah, now we are in the Sacred Forest Meadow. We've got a gate right here, but yeah, it's just, basically we just have to kill this guy. The way the wolf foes work, basically just let them attack, and then just attack them, and they'll be left very open, and that's all you have to do to bring the gate down. It's kind of funny. I'm right here, I'm actually going to switch back to my, this shield, because, there's gonna be a bunch of those, like, Deku Scrub guys who are gonna try and shoot me, so let's just be ready for that, yeah. Okay, dang, he shot another one before I could even, get over here. Alright, there we go, we got him. Yeah, these ones, like, don't, unlike the ones that were in, like, the Deku tree, they don't just, like, okay, okay, he shoots, okay, they shoot 3 in a row, okay, I see now, I see the light, alright, makes sense. But yeah, this is like the, yeah, this is the, once again, a bit, I guess, a bit like maze-like again, you know, just like how, like, the Lost Woods were like a maze. Here's a bit of a different type of maze, but yeah, you have this nice, like, upwards angle, so you can kind of see what you're doing. Okay, you only shot once. Okay, interesting. I don't know, depends on something. Like, sometimes there's, like, rupees in here and whatnot, then yeah, they got, like, I think we're almost at the end of this. Yeah, it's kind of annoying having to get through that, but it's no big deal. Anyways, now we're at the end, and if you remembered all those times that we talked to, that Navi would bring up, and she would basically be like, I wonder how Saria's doing, why don't we check on Saria? Well, here's where Saria is. If you're wondering where all this music's coming from, it's actually Saria's the one who's playing it. Ooh, that looks pretty cool. I wonder what's in there. That looks pretty important. Maybe we'll go there at some point. And yeah, here she is. I guess she got another ocarina. I guess it's nice to know she didn't give us her only one. Yeah, I've been waiting for you. Haha, all for me. Thank you very much. So yeah, this is my secret place. Well, it's not very secret, I guess. Although I guess maybe if it weren't for her playing, no one else would really be able to get through. You can play the ocarina here. You can talk with the spirits in the forest. Ooh, very cool. Yeah, sure. Why not? I like how the options are yes and don't do it. What if I say don't do it? Huh? How boring. Come on, playing. Alright, fine. Ugh, so pushy. But, like, I imagine, like, someone, like, it's funny that, like, it's not just, you know, yes or no. It's like one of them's, like, an actual response, and then the other one is, like, an action choice. And yeah, it is. And again, I always like doing the, like, the opposite one, just because, I mean, someone had to write the text for her saying, come on, don't be boring. It's, like, and probably, like, 99% of the player base has probably never seen that. Anyways, we got a new song, Saria's song. Very cool. Don't forget this song. Well, I mean, it's on the it's on the pause screen now, so I can't really forget it. But thank you very much. I will do my best. So yeah, basically all this song really does. She vaguely mentioned it, but basically, if you play it, you can then talk to Surya. She doesn't really say much interesting, but I guess so. It's always nice to have someone to talk to. Also, another one of these. Maybe they'll become important at some point. Then yeah, look at that. Very cool. Very cool. I mean, that is one thing that this game does very well. Is it's a lot of like foreshadowing for what's going to come later on. It's like, I wonder what's in there. Well, maybe someday we will get to find out. Did she say anything else? Yeah, I guess I'll show off what this does. I did that in the wrong. Did I do that wrong again? It's like, did I do the? Okay, I did the wrong song. Oh, okay. I think it starts a note lower, maybe. Is that it? Yeah, there it is. Okay. Yeah, I don't remember all the songs exactly, but yeah, basically you can then talk to her, and hey, yeah, I can. We're actually like in the same location. It's the Ocarina's Magic, but I'd really like to talk to you face to face. She didn't really say anything. It's kind of the most pointless message. Well, you know, you want to talk to me face to face, I'm right here. Maybe she only says that if we're, like, that close. Okay, there's sort of, I feel like there's a bit of a circular responses going. I talked to her in the Ocarina, she says, let's talk face to face. I talked to her face to face, she says, let's talk through the Ocarina. So, alright, women, am I right? Anyways, let's just get rid of this guy. Okay, dang, that guy, like, had some power behind his attack. Okay, whatever. I think like targeting sometimes makes you go slower, kind of messes up movement. But anyways, we can get back a bit easier than having to go through, because we can kind of just climb across the top. Can I like go through the hole? All right. Oh, this is actually not what I thought was here, but I will take it. So yeah, fairies basically fully refill your health, and even better, if you literally die, they will still activate to save you. Fairies are actually like probably at their best in this game as far as like being like a complete refill. I think in other games they don't do that. They might just refill a few, like a few hearts or something. Yeah, explaining how it works. So yeah, now that we have that, we are pretty much, yeah, basically like I don't think I've actually died yet, but if I were to die, like if I were to lose all my hearts, the fairy would activate. It's the only like healing item of that type that works that way, like potions and stuff. If you have a potion but you don't use it in time, you're just dead. So pretty cool. Anyway, so yeah, now we just basically have to go back to the Goron and see if that song will cheer him. It's a bit of a long shot, but you know, I mean, we gotta do something. And dude, this guy was waiting for us again. Yeah, I did in fact. What are you watching me? Bit of a creepy creeper. Yeah, I've learned quite a few of them in fact. Okay, I mean, that's fair enough. Yeah, that is a thing. Like if you're over like the the Triforce symbol, it'll like activate the like the musical like scale thing, and that'll let you know that you, yeah, bro, you are, yeah, this guy is just, this guy just loves talking, and you can't even like not talk to him. At least with like Navi, you can kind of just ignore her most of the time. But this guy is just, he waits for you. He just can't help giving us information. So I think there's something else we can do. I think we can talk to this guy. I mean, as we saw with those other Skull Kids, these Skull Kids just love their ocarinas. And I'm sure he especially loves the Song of the Forest, given you know, that's what he always hears. So why don't we play that for him? And I do. Surya is one of my childhood friends. In fact, she taught it to me, and yeah, he'll just give us a piece of heart too. Yeah, these Skull Kids are loaded with pieces of heart. That's what these things are called, by the way. I don't know if we can. Yeah. That's Skull Kid doesn't really have. Seems unhappy to have no face. Dang. I mean, yeah, probably. yeah, that's pretty much all the Skull Kids do in this game. There may or may not be a sequel to this game where they have or I guess one in particular has a much larger role. But for now, they kind of just hang out in the forest and play their instruments and are pretty chill. At least they're nice to kids. I wonder what their opinion of adults are. Maybe someday we'll find that out. So anyways, yeah, now that we have Saria's song, we can let's go back to Big Brother and try to cheer him up. Try to turn that frown upside down. He seems pretty upset. Yeah, you notice that like the scale popped up, which indicates that you can like play something. So yeah, let's do that. And the close-up. Ooh, look at that. Oh yeah, there we go. Now he's happy. Now he's getting in the dancing spirit. I mean, that's all it takes. Just a bit of music to cheer up someone. And look at him go. He's got a real dancer. Yeah, you gotta love how like. Oh. Look how you can see his belly button. He doesn't have any genitals though. Apparently, I mean, they are like naked, I guess. Hot. What a hot beat. Oh, you better believe it. Whoa! And yeah, he's gonna dance the night away, isn't he? Yahoo! He's taking a bit from Mario right there. Hey, what a nice tune. Just like that, my depression is all gone. Wow, it was that simple. Just a little bit of music. Something just came over. I just wanted to dance like crazy. I am Darunia. Yeah, the big boss of the Gorons. Was there something you wanted to ask me about? What? You want the spiritual stone of fire? I mean, I'm on a quest to save the world. So yeah, he says that's the Goron ruby. I'm not gonna give it to you. I mean, understandable. I am kind of a stranger. Not so badly. Why don't you go destroy the monsters inside Dongo's cavern? I mean, that seems pretty reasonable. I mean, if we can save his species, then we get a reward. If you do it, I will give you anything you want. Alright, fair enough. Something for you. I'm not really giving you this in return for anything, but take it anyways. With even a little fellow like you can pick up a bomb flower. So yeah, if you remember all those bomb flowers that we couldn't pick up, but he basically gave us this. He gave us some steroids, and now maybe we'll be strong enough to do it. Why don't we test that out? Sure, there's plenty of bombs there. Well, okay, well those ones are the. I guess I can show what's in there. Again, we can use the like light the Deku Stick on fire strat and open that up and get away. Obviously, bombs if they come into contact with you, they hurt. I can like I don't know why I still have the letter on. I will say that's the one and only time in the game that the Zelda's letter is used. I kept like switching off the items that are actually good. And yeah, this is just the shop. Not really anything too noteworthy right now. What did I even hit? I think I did like the talk to the shop owner. Maybe. Let me warn you though, Dongos are scary creatures. Alright, thanks for the tip. But yeah, you can basically, yeah, they sell bombs, but we can't actually buy those yet. And then this thing is pretty interesting. Protect you from heat, but pretty expensive. But you know, maybe we'll need that at some point. So yeah, now that we have the Goron's bracelet, now we can. If you remember, there was that big, like, rock that was in front of Dodongo's cavern. So maybe now we can do something about that. Let me just see if I can remember how to get out of this place. Yeah, it's a bit. But yeah, here's one. I can show off. Yeah, now we can pick him up. Now we're a strong boy. Like I said, we got some performance enhancing drugs in that bracelet. Maybe makes us strong. And yeah, okay, there we go. We made it to the end. Oh, here's another. More rocks, but I don't know if there's a way to blow up those just yet. There's actually a few. I mean, there are some things we could maybe do, but it's gonna be kind of annoying without a certain item. But anyways, if we come over here, well, this one. Does this guy have anything interesting to say? I'm standing here to shade the bomb flowers from the sun. Oh yeah, I think he mentioned that like there was like a bomb flower shortage or something. So maybe he's like a bomb flower farmer, and they are mining plants. They grow only on this mountain. Flowers fruit is the raw material for bombs. Ooh, interesting. Non-Goron amateur should never pick up the bomb flowers fruit. Yeah, I mean, obviously it's a bit explosive. And yeah, so I guess he mentioned that I guess he's making sure that they stay, like by covering them up with shade. That way they'll be able to grow. Anyways, then we got a bomb right here, and we got a big rock. So maybe we can blow it up. And again, we need the Goron's bracelet to be able to pick that up, which is why we had to do all that stuff. But anyway, there we go. Very cool. And want to know something even cooler? You might have noticed that there was a little something on top of. Yeah, you can see there's a piece of heart down there. Basically, if you like, I think you kind of just have to like angle yourself like. I don't want the bomb, but there we go. If you kind of do like a jump like that, you can actually get up here and grab it. This is one of a few different ways to get it, but it's definitely the most straightforward, and I think it's also the only one that we can do at this point. So yeah, another piece of heart. Yeah, we're kind of just collecting them, aren't we? Also, this thing again. Remember these? Yeah, just even more places to put bugs in. So I guess we may as well do this real quick. And I guess they have like another function, but we haven't really gone to the point where I can explain what that is. But I do keep that in mind. They do. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter, but they do one other thing. So yeah, put in the bugs. There's the skull children. I hate that their hitbox is so big, but whatever. Anyways, yep, there we go. And yeah, I guess that at that point, and yeah, now we have access to Dodongo's Cavern, which is actually the next dungeon. So I guess that's gonna be it for today then, because yeah, I mean we pretty much did like this entire portion of the game. We got up to the next dungeon, and next time we'll be doing that. So yeah, should be pretty fun. So anyways, yeah, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye and take care.